Good afternoon, London. My name is Toby Taya, and this is the London Buzz. On this show, you get to join me as I explore London's most innovative small businesses and entrepreneurs. So today's episode is centered around converting your passion and influence into profit. And my guest today, you might know him. He's an entertainment entrepreneur, and his name is DJ Shoray. Thanks for coming on the show today. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
Good.
Thanks for having me.
Good. Thank you for coming. Are you usually awake at this time?
Yeah, usually.
Even when you like perform at night?
No, not really. I have to make an exception for today.
Because I was actually wondering, like, would you be awake at this time? Because even I don't DJ, but I wake up like 1 p.m.
Yeah, like I have to make an exception.
That's good. Thank you. All right. So first things first. How did you come up with your stage name, and when did you start DJing?
My name is actually Shoray, but it's not spelt like that. It's just pronounced like that.
What's the name?
Shoray.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
So one time in school, actually at CIC where I went to high school.
Yeah, we both went to CIC.
The teacher spelled it wrong, and he spelled it like Shoray. So I looked at it, I was like, that's cool. But like, so years later, when I was trying to pick a name, and then I remembered that, so that's how I just picked that. I said, okay, I'll just use my name, but I just spelled it that way. That's how I came up with the name. Yeah.
So you grew up in Nigeria, I suppose, like all your life before coming here?
Not all my life, but yeah, I grew up in Nigeria.
For the most part?
For the most part, yeah.
Okay. And then knowing African parents, how did you, convince them? Or are they even still in support of this DJ thing? Or do they think, this child?
Okay, let me put it this. Well, my dad's not really in the picture, so it's just my mom. Mm-hmm. And so at first, like, my mom was always like, well, what are you talking about? Like, there's none, like, what do you mean you want to be a DJ or whatever? Mm-hmm. Like, to me, it wasn't really a serious thing. So, but like, once I started making money from it, there was nothing.
That sounds like my mom.
Yeah, she didn't really, now she checks and she's like, how's DJing going? But before, it was until I started making money from it, then she just backed off.
Is it serious money?
Is it serious money? Mm-hmm. Well, wait, what is serious money? It's on the way to serious money. Let's put it that way.
Okay, fair enough. And let's dig in a little bit. What's it like being a DJ? Like what's it?
Like, in what terms? There's so many.
The everyday thing. Because, see, let me tell you something about me. I like to think that I'm a low-key DJ.
Yeah.
But
I'm not.
I'm getting
everyone has a little DJ now.
No, it's really bad. But like on a daily basis, is it like you're with your laptop constantly and then you're mixing songs and
well, basically it's like with anything, with any craft, you have to sharpen it every day. Mm-hmm. There's always something new to learn. Mm-hmm. So I'm a student of the game, like every time. But basically, once you get the ideal part of DJing down, it's down. Like, you can wake up and anybody be like, yo, come DJ this party. Like, all right, I'm good to go. The most annoying part about DJing is downloading new music. Every day. Right. You have to keep updating your playlist.
Yeah, I think that's where I would be bad. Like, if you wanted a DJ that maybe would do throwbacks, music from like the 90s, because that's the only music that I know, to be honest. Yeah, I don't know anything after 2010. I don't think so. But anyway, that's cool. I wanted to ask you, where do you get your inspiration from, like, as a DJ? Is it
as a DJ?
Yeah.
I used to, like, look up, like, when I started taking DJing seriously, I used to, like, look up, like, the big DJs, see, like, what their journey was. And sometimes I look at it as like, yo, man, these man's been grinding. Like, it's not, sometimes, like, people just look at it like, DJing or being a good DJ or being, like, a successful DJ, it's like, you just wake up one morning and go buy equipment and then cut. No. Okay, like, me DJing at Frog, that's where, like, I quote unquote started popping in the city. But the same guys who owned Frog were the guys who were running Factory back in the day.
Like a real factory?
No, you never went to the club Factory? No,
I don't club.
You don't club? Okay, that was like the bar that was like the most popping. That was like, it closed down last year, I'm pretty sure. So I tried to get in there. And I remember the one time I like auditioned and I was basically told her like, yo, you're not good enough to play here.
Oh no.
And then 6 months later, the same guys hired me. So like
That's a comeback.
Yeah, so like it's a process. It's
Yeah.
not like you just wake up one morning and you're like, okay, yeah, you know what, I'm about to go.
I should learn from that. Maybe I should take that path. You know,
It's a process. It's a
yeah.
process.
But are you a student at the moment?
Not at the moment. No, I used to go to Fanshawe.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what did you take there?
Business marketing.
Okay, so that kind of plays into the whole DJ.
Yeah.
That's good. And you were saying like your typical day is more like, you know, mixing things, getting new music.
Yeah, I make music too.
You make music?
Yeah, so I.
Like a producer or an
Yeah,
artist?
producer. I don't know. I don't rap.
No, you don't rap.
sing. Nah,
I can teach you.
Yeah. Okay, for sure then.
So yeah, we hear a lot about, you know, follow your passion, do what, you know, makes you tick and everything. But how did that look like for you? Did you wake up and think, oh, I'm good at DJing, let me make some money out of it, or I want to be a DJ, so let me learn how to do it?
Nah, DJ kind of sprung up on me. All my life, I wanted to play professional soccer.
I thought you were going to say be a doctor.
No. I was never like, my dad worked in a bank. He was like the manager, so he was top tier in the bank. My mom worked for the American Embassy, so like they were always, but like till maybe when I was 5, I used to be, you know, everyone wanted to be what their parents were. He'd be like, what do you want to be? I'd be like, I want to be a banker. Why? Because my dad's a banker. So I was like 5, 6, and I like started playing soccer. It was like instant. It was like, I remember my graduation, elementary school. They're announcing everyone on the, because they had us write down what we want to be. So they're announcing what everyone wants to be, and then they get to my here, and my mom hears soccer player, and then
She's like, huh?
I never forget to look at her face. She's sitting there like, what? So then I went to prep school after that, and then my graduation, my mom comes up to me and she's like, whatever you do, do not write soccer player down. I was like, yeah, I'm good. So I just wrote banker down. But it was, I always wanted to be, that was literally the dream till basically till I moved to Canada.
Yeah.
Dreams died, you know?
But why though? Like,
it's
why?
not really a big soccer town out here.
True.
The whole plan was, when I finally went back to Nigeria and did school, the whole plan was after I'm done, I'd move to the UK.
No.
And then, but one day my mom just came back and she's like, yeah, you're going to Canada. Because that was the new wave at the time in Nigeria. Everyone was going to Canada.
Everyone is going.
So I was like, okay. My mom was like, yeah, competition would be less, you know, whatever. I came here, it just died. Like, it was like, whatever. So DJ kind of just sprung up on me. How I started DJing, it wasn't. I had this one boy, went to high school together. So he became a DJ and he was DJing. So I was around him. I'd seen like stuff he used to do. And then one time I'm just chilling with a couple of people, and then this one girl just goes, oh yeah, I got a thing for DJs or whatever. So I just said it stupidly. I was like, yo, yeah, I'm a DJ. She's like, really? She's like, yeah. I was like, okay. And then it was like International Week at Fanshawe at the time. And then they had this DJ competition apparently. So my boy's like, yeah, you should go. You know, sign up. So I'm like trying to signal the man, like, yo, no, man. But he kept going on about it too. So I was like, oh God. She's like, and then she finally turned. She's like, yeah, we should go sign you up. I was like, oh shit,
okay.
I'm screwed. So we go to the international office, sign up, do whatever, spend the whole week. This is just like with the laptop. Spend the whole week, like, how do I move this from this? Did the party. I probably did complete garbage.
But like, people enjoyed it?
I wouldn't know. It was like, I was only playing like Nigerian African music. So like all the guys who were there, they didn't give a shit if it was bad DJing. Oh, my bad. I can't, my bad. My bad. I apologize for my language. They didn't care if it was, you know. So they're just like, so my DJ career was supposed to start and end there. And then some guy comes up to me. He's like, yo, I like what you just did up there. I was like, really?
Well, Afrobeats are always, you know, it's always popping.
Yeah, he's like, really? I was like, really? He's like, yeah. He's like, so I'm having a party in 2 weeks and I need a DJ.
Was it paid?
Yeah, he's like, I paid you $250. I was like,
oh,
okay. I was like, well, okay, I guess, you know. And did that party and my DJ career died after that. But then I started doing like house parties, and I didn't want to pay anyone to DJ the house party. I was like, I'll just DJ my house parties, and then eventually, I started taking it seriously. For some reason, I'd wake up in the morning and just spend all day with it, and that's how it just came about.
Oh, and do you plan to do this like forever, like long term?
Oh yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I'm trying to go into the music industry.
That's good. So you want to do like production?
Yeah,
like
I want to have my own tracks. I want to own my own tracks.
So you want to just have the tracks? Because I'm not sure how it works. This is like Babyface kind of production. You know Babyface, right? Do you know Babyface? Tell me you know Babyface. Okay.
Maven?
No.
Who's Babyface?
Babyface is like the Babyface, like the best producer in the world. Oh, never mind. So did you get support from like your friends and family?
Yeah,
like
I have a ton of support from a lot of my friends. Yeah,
that's good. And what kind of events do you do now? Do you still do house parties? And
I haven't done house parties in a while, but like right now I'm trying to do like club events.
Okay.
So like very different stuff from what's going on out here.
What's it like out here?
I use more top 40. I really like the hip hop scene is a lot better now. But yeah,
it's coming up.
Yeah, it's coming up.
Yeah, I just realized recently that Drake was Canadian. I know I'm late.
Wow.
Yeah, it wasn't until then. I was like, really?
How are you on radio?
I don't do music. But anyway, I'm very curious about the creative process of the whole DJing thing. So how long does it take to like produce a set? That's what it's called, right?
Well, I usually, my sets are not pre-planned. People ask me this all the time, like, oh, do you like go to the bar with a playlist? No, my sets are not pre-planned.
Oh wow.
My sets come from like, well, it's just with the crowd, like, because I look at it this way, like, if I plan a set and I get there and the crowd is not feeling the set, what am I gonna do?
You need to feel this.
Exactly. So like me just practicing at home, doing whatnot, like when I get there, I choose the first song I'm gonna play on site.
Wow, I've actually never heard of that, because I was doing some research and then I was seeing how DJs would do some compilations and
I've heard that before, but like no, like
but you're spontaneous, you just have it in your head.
So
you carry like CDs around and things like that?
No, I don't. It's my laptop.
Your laptop. Yeah, I'm old school. And do you have like a go-to artist that you always, the music is always a hit? Like,
I mean, yeah, in the club there's Migos, Drake. You always have to bump Drake.
No, Sunny Ade. You've not tried. You should actually sample Sunny Ade.
I was actually
I'm telling you, that would be a hit. It came to me in the middle of the night. It's like, because I told you I'm a low-key DJ in my head. So that would be really cool.
I was actually thinking about that lately. Actually thinking about that.
And then just give me the credit.
Yeah, I got you.
So what do you think makes a hit song? Like, if there's any upcoming, because there's a lot of upcoming artists and people like that, they might be listening. So what do you think they should incorporate in the music that as a DJ you think, oh, this is going to hit?
Honestly, just be yourself.
Just be yourself.
Yeah, like
even if you're whack.
Man, there's a lot of quote unquote popping artists, but like if you listen to them, they're just garbage. But they're just there because they're themselves. If you try to sound like someone else, it's never gonna pop off like that. If you're garbage, you're garbage. If you keep working, something will work out.
Yeah. Do you have like a favorite genre or like a?
I don't have a favorite genre of music. No.
You just like everything.
I like everything except country music. My bad to all the country listeners.
Country is actually not.
I don't rock with it.
And any like specific era of music? Tell me like the 90s. Like that.
Early 2000s, I'd say.
Oh, that's not bad. Your taste is not that bad. I usually, I use that to gauge people's taste in music.
No, early 2000s.
That's
definitely.
That's all right. And what do you think sets you apart as a DJ? Because there's so many other DJs. But why should I say it's DJ Shoray that I want?
I'm popping. I'm lit.
That's good.
Ask around town.
Uh-huh. And how do you engage the crowd when you like perform?
These days I use a mic So I like try to talk to the crowd, and I have this one tag I always play. So now the crowd just goes on with it. DJ Shoray, you know, it's cool.
That's cool. But isn't it easy to get carried away? Like, I feel like if I'm the one DJing, I'll get carried away with the music, and before you know it, everything is going.
DJing is like, how do I put it? You always want the crowd to be at the highest point. So it's like, yeah, you're not getting carried away. No
moment of chill.
No, you're not getting carried away.
Really? Because I thought like you'd have some moments where everyone is going, then maybe you can relax
like,
for a bit.
When you work in a bar, you have to like know how to move the crowd, dance, go to the bar, dance, go to the bar. But like, besides that, it's still, you're not gonna play. I'm not gonna. Yeah, sometimes I play songs and I'm like Juju on it, and I'm doing it in the, you know, like it's.
Yeah.
But besides that, I'm mostly focused most of the time.
That's cool. And what's your current focus? Like you mentioned that you're at Frog right now. I'm
actually at Prohibition right now.
Prohibition. Okay, my bad. So that's where you are. Is that the only place that you play right now, like as a permanent?
Yeah, that's my resident job. So like, that's where they
find you.
Yeah. You know, that's where you find me. But usually, but I do events. Like I do events in Toronto, like one-offs.
And how many cities do you go to, like, on a regular?
I've DJ'd in Toronto. I've DJ'd in Guelph. DJ'd in Waterloo. DJ'd in Windsor.
Are you looking to expand, like, outside?
Yeah, eventually, you know.
Go back to Lagos, where it's actually popping.
I don't know if I go back to Lagos. I don't know if I'll go back to Lagos yet. But, like, eventually, yeah, I go back. Eventually.
Anyway.
When I put in all the work, I go back.
Okay.
Can't go back to Lagos empty-handed after being here.
True. I agree.
I go back balling. You know?
And what do you think is the difference between all these cities, like the club scene or just the general social?
Well, it's very different because of the kind of people who live in the city, the range of people who live in the city. Like Toronto is a lot more urban than anywhere else. I hear you that much. London, it's like 50% urban. And
what's the other 50%?
No, 15%.
15.
15% urban, and then I'm talking about like music wise. If you wanna have like a bar. Toronto, there's like 25 hip hop clubs. It'll go on, like everybody will go every time. Yeah. Here you gotta know how to do it. If it's like top 40, yeah, you can run it every day. No. Or like EDM and all that.
I actually do like EDM
quite
a bit. Wow. I know that's very strange.
Very strange.
I do. So let's talk about the business now. So you mentioned that you were up to some new ventures. Can you tell us a bit about that?
I'm trying to do very, very different events than what's been up here. So like I'm trying to bring up stuff from like my time in Toronto, my time in Hamilton. Like I'm trying to, incorporate all that stuff to events and bring it down here, and hopefully it'll fly. Okay.
And do you have what are your goals with this whole thing? You mentioned you want to do your own, you want to produce your own tracks.
My goals with the whole music?
Music.
Well, when it's said and done, I want to have my own label.
I was gonna ask.
Yeah.
Think of the money.
When it's said and done, I want to have my own label. I want to have my own artists that I'm pushing.
Okay. And how do you think you've been able to convert your influence or your passion, as you mentioned, into profit? Like, it's different because I think everyone has something that they think they're good at or they really like. But I think one question that people always have is, okay, maybe I know how to, I know how to write, or I know how to talk. How do I make that into money?
Well, I don't have another job. So I say I'm doing pretty,
and bills have to be paid.
Yeah, I say I'm doing pretty okay with it.
Yeah. Do you have like a marketing strategy or something?
Yeah, like every night I DJ in the club, I make sure everybody knows who's DJing. Say my name, do what it is, do that. Yeah.
Social media?
Yeah, I have social media. I have Twitter. I have Instagram. My Instagram's popping.
So would you say it's mostly like in your line of work, is it mostly word of mouth, or do you actively go looking for your market?
Well, it's kind of both. Going looking for new, it's like oh, I'm looking for like, how do I put it?
You
Like
put
when I first
ads.
started at the bar, you know, when you first start everywhere, you have to pull your weight.
Yeah.
Like it's like you have to show, okay, well, why did we hire you? So like you go, you be like, yo, I'm DJing here and there. So before eventually it just takes on a life of its own. So like yeah, I'd be like, yo, yeah, I'm a DJ. I'd have to introduce myself to people and like
You have like business cards.
I was actually just about to go get one of those business cards. But I just get out my number. Usually when people come up to me, be like, "You have a card?" I'd be like, "No, just take my number and text me." And then, so yeah.
Yeah, I guess
So
that makes
very
it more
from there.
personal. So, how large would you say your sphere of influence is?
My sphere of influence.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like I have a lot of people come out and tell me like I changed the scene. Like, but as to the influence, I really wouldn't know. Like, I've had people like I have people on the regular. Oh, yo, we want to learn how to DJ. Like, and they were it never came across their minds like before then. So I'd say
Will you teach me how to DJ? That's one question that you have to answer.
I got you.
For free.
I got you. When you want to learn.
All right. And do you have like any particular challenges that you have in this line of work? Like, yeah.
Well, the market that I'm put in is very cliche. No, not cliche. It's a very niche market out here. So it's like sometimes if something needs to get cut, the hip hop party be the first to get cut. And I'm like, oh, God damn, like, oh, alright. Or like nobody wants to deal with a hip hop party.
Why?
It just comes with it quote unquote comes with a lot of baggage. One, it's very likely fights. People smoking in the clubs and all that. So yeah.
So to like overcome those challenges, do you do like public service announcements? No fights in the club.
I always try to, you know, like, yo, I always try to let people know, like, but people just don't listen. It is what it is. There's ups and downs to everything.
Yeah, that's true. And what are the potentials that you see for the entertainment industry in London and then in Canada as a whole?
In London and Canada, I think I think we're about to take off. In London, I've come across a lot of good artists who are just waiting to be heard, and young too. So it's not like old or washed up or something. No, young. So like, I think London has a lot of potential. Canada in the whole, like, I mean, everyone's coming up now. Drake, Tory.
Drake, I didn't know. I'm sorry, Drake.
Yeah, everyone's coming up now.
You're too American for me.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Drake's putting people on now, so everyone's listening to Canada now.
And he's also doing good stuff for like Afrobeats as well, like all the collabs and things like that.
He's biting the sound. Let's just call it what it is. He's biting the sound.
But Whiskey is still out there, so I think that's good.
Yeah, it's good. Like, I mean, yeah. He should have showed up to the video, though.
Everyone was vexing about that. But what opportunities are there for people who, like, if you love music, but you're not really into the club scene, but you still want to get into the entertainment industry, what opportunities do you think are there?
If you love music
and just entertainment in general, but you don't want to like be like a promoter or a DJ, we just want to do something. I don't know what's there.
It depends on what you want to do. For the most part, like, most of the top-notch guys in the entertainment industry are in the club. So for the most part, you have to get out of your comfort zone. I'm not saying go to the club every day, but like, yeah, you have to be there. You have to meet people.
About things like PR.
Yeah, you still have to meet those guys.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
You know, if you say you meet an artist and you want to talk to the artist, sometimes it's easier, especially if the guy doesn't know you, to like, oh yeah, let's go out, chill, do it over drinks. You guys talk, get to know each other, or whatever, and then. Well, I'm not saying like you necessarily have to be in the club every day, but like, at some point you have to be in there. Yeah, you have to know what's going on.
And do you have like mentors in and out of the industry, like not necessarily relating to music, but just people who you look up to in general?
People who I look up to in general? Or my roommate.
I've actually not heard that before.
My roommate. Yeah. His name's Rob.
Shout out to Rob.
Yeah. Let me see. Well, Matt, he's a DJ at Frog. He got me into Frog, actually.
Okay.
So, yeah, it's my man.
Why Rob, though?
Rob's 29. He's balling. God damn. Man's balling like that. But nah, he's older than I am, and then he's just more like a big brother to me. So, yeah, we live together and all, so, like, it's... So, Rob, yeah.
Yeah.
Out of the industry, damn. Like, in the industry, I'd say... I look at someone like... Let me actually think.
No one?
No, there's someone that's just coming to me right now. I think someone like DJ Khaled. That's a hustler.
Yeah.
You know?
He's very motivating.
Yeah. Like, sometimes I watch his Snapchats and I'm like, damn.
And what would you say is your worst part, or the thing that you least like about your job?
That I least like?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
You can't tell me you like everything.
No, I don't like everything, but oh, jeez. Let me see. Okay, when I was at Frog,
Mm-hmm.
the table wasn't fixed to the ground, so it moves. So something that's pissed me off the most is people dancing on it. I used to drive me crazy.
So how would you get them off?
They don't listen. You tell the same people 8 times in a night. I'm like, yo, get off the table. Like, you're gonna drop my laptop or something. So people just don't listen. And then, like, drunk people coming behind them, like, yo, can you play? I'm like, who are you? Like, leave.
So it's just like the drunk aspect, because I find that a lot of DJs get very upset when you go to meet them to request a song.
No, I don't even mind when you come in and request a song.
That's nice.
It's just the approach. Like, some people would be like, yo, and I don't really know you. Like, why are you touching me? But, like, people come up to me all the time, like, hey, you wanna, I'm like, yeah, that's...
And the best part about your job?
Best part about my job is I get to party for a living. In the club all the time.
Oh, that can be too bad.
Yeah.
And what do you think some people have as misconceptions about what you do?
Well, we do drugs, do all this. It's like, the party scene is... I don't know how to explain it, but my mom also, like, when I'm talking to my mom, she'd be like, yeah. Some of my friends would be like, is he doing drugs with them? And I was like, no, like, I just go to work, come back, and do drugs. Yeah. Why you gotta look at me like that?
No, people will believe that. And then, rounding up, what do you think that people do not know about you that maybe they should know?
What do I think people do not know about me?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, like...
Or is your life out there, like everything? I don't think so.
Not everything, but, like...
Okay, give us one secret. Just one. Or two.
Okay, one secret about me?
Yeah. 2.
Okay. I'm gonna do one. One.
Okay, fair deal.
I'm afraid of the dark.
Really?
Yeah.
So you sleep with the lights on?
I know, but, like, it's... Like, I wouldn't stay somewhere when it's just dark the whole time.
You work at night.
Yeah, but there's lights in and there's people.
But it's still dark.
I wouldn't watch a scary movie by myself at night. I would.
So you're not like a hard guy. Okay.
It does not make me a hard guy. It just, I don't know what it is.
All right. And if there's anything that you could change about, like, your life or your career, anything, what would you change?
Change about my life?
Anything.
My bank account.
No.
Damn.
Well, that's fair enough. Any worst experience, like someone throwing up on your table, anything?
Worst experience DJing.
Nothing. So it's good.
Well, no, actually, first time I ever DJed in a club, I got a bottle thrown at me.
Oh no.
Yeah.
It hit you.
No, I dodged it.
Why did was the music that bad?
I was garbage.
Okay.
Yeah,
I was about to say.
It was like 3 weeks into my DJ career. It was terrible.
That's mean though. Anyway, do you have any advice for people who might be considering, going the line of the DJ or entertainment in
general. I just gotta say, you just gotta stay up and put in the work. And you gotta make the right connections.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And how can fans or potential business partners contact you? Like, do you have social media handles, all that?
I have Instagram. My Instagram is DJ Shoray. I have Facebook, Shoray Shajo.
And can you spell that?
Shoray, SOORE.
Wait.
That's my Facebook.
Okay.
Yeah.
Spell it again because I didn't even get that.
SOORE.
Oh, I thought it was SH.
That's how it's spelled on my Facebook? See, I don't even realize. Hold on, let me check. My bad, guys.
I think you should confirm.
Let me check how it's spelled on my Facebook. My assistant DJ Jose over here.
Hi.
Let me see. It's actually funny. I don't know how my Facebook is spelled. I'm not even sure. Oh, actually, it's SHORAY.
Told you.
SHORAY SHAJO. It's my Facebook. Basically, those are two places you can contact me. Okay. I'd give y'all my number, but nah.
That's for sale. If you guys want it, just text me. I'll sell it to you.
Yeah, I just said it to him. She got you.
Well, thank you for coming on the show today. I hope you guys got something. It was nice conversation.
Thank you for having me.
All right, and my name is Toby Taya again, and we had DJ Shoray and his assistant, DJ
Jose.
All right, this is the London Buzz. I hope you guys have a lovely day. Bye-bye.